Incoming transmission.
Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough. Where we continue with our main quest. First, let me deal with this Watcher. Oh, he did not go down from one hit. Well, I did use no more arrows.
Watchers, acting as guards.
And a whole bunch of them,
The
apparently.
Eclipse and corrupted machines, cooperating. One happy family.
Okay, I guess. Sure, let's go for hardpoint arrows. Down. That was not a headshot. Come on. That is. Who's next? Can do this all day. Maybe not.
Eclipse, just like he said.
Nice. That was a human. Took a risk over there, but it paid off. You're down. You're down. Anyone else?
Made off with any witches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
Okay, we do have a potion over there if I need it. Yeah, I think they're not alerted anymore. Okay, supply box. I have another chest over there.
These dig sites, they're massive.
That's what she said. Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Keep
Okay.
your eyes open.
You're down, and there's actually a chest up there. Oh, hello. Nearly missed you. Nearly. I hear machines around. Guess we're gonna loot these guys down here. Metal shards. Supply crate. I should have mostly everything around here. Onwards we go. That's a human. We have a watcher.
All these ruins. What do the old ones do here?
Can I?
Get her.
Nope. Shush. He did get alerted. I have a health potion, which I don't need right now. Cool.
Keep quiet now.
Let's actually find a slightly better position. Oh, hello, corruptor.
A corruptor. That might prove a challenge.
Might. Or might not. You know what, let's... Miss me that. Let's put it on fire. It was not exactly a headshot on the watchers. That was. And let's put the corruptor back. Fire. Miss me with that, please. While he's just burning away, let's craft a couple of arrows and bye bye. Let's actually use the medicine. Oh, really? Where do you think you are firing at me? Don't you know who I am? How was that not a headshot? But whatever. Okay, so far cannot take a lot of damage, which is good.
Destroyer next. Free of its grave without a struggle.
It's a nice hit. You don't see anyone. You either. And you as well. Nice. All these headshots. Ooh, make me feel so good.
No room.
Ah, I should have used the potion. Because I had here one available. Oh well. I had a potion as well. Who knows, maybe you'll still be available later on.
What have they been uncovering here?
Whatever it is, I don't think it's something good. Just a hunch, you know. Whoa, got all dark all of a sudden. Supply crate. So far I'm glad that I can loot almost everything. Which means we get more backups. I like the sound of that. Ooh, I don't need to be on the watch for the vessel. Supply crate.
Snow chill. Itches.
Apparently it should be around here. The last ancient vessel. That over there could be. Yep. And finally we got all the vessel as well. And this one, Rocky Mountain Thunderheads. That sounds like a sports team. Okay, we have nothing else to worry about in terms of collectibles.
Another explosion.
Do we want to investigate the explosions though? I guess we do. Oh, hello. Damn. That's a beefy big boy.
And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Right, Deathbringer. Weakness, fire, shock. And the rest is mostly weakness to all, sure. Or what was it? Thur. I think I saw. Yeah, the gun turret. Cool.
Another Deathbringer to fill out the ranks.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower.
Yeah.
Unless I destroy that thing first.
Can I actually take that guy out without them knowing? Okay, that was not good. We have a couple of watchers, which I don't think will.
Well, they're still
That's
surprised.
It stopped working.
Let's see if I can demolish some of the components out. Okay, time to rumble, I guess. How did that miss? Come on, I literally just fire over he said. Damn. Don't mind me, I'm just looting a couple of crates over here. Okay, let's hide over here for a sec.
Needed that.
Yep, you did. Need that. Take care of that guy, take care of you, and let's take care of that watcher. Would be awesome if that's all of them extras and it's just me and the big guy. I think most of it is. Just take care of that guy. I mean, apparently I'm taking out components. That's what the game says. And that's pretty much it I can take out. Let's just heal. Put it under fire. Apparently not all components can be taken out. But he's down.
Did it.
Well, not that.
Those things pack a punch. All right. The Eclipse officer had a focus.
Okay, let's see about that focus.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Damn, okay.
Oh!
That was...
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh?
Yep.
Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Right, a lot of... Oh, please don't tell me I got stuck here. Whew. Okay. Let's do a quick sweep. There should be a couple more crates. And then have this guy looted. Anything else? Apparently there's 2 more supply crates on the low levels. Where was the... Oh, feeder stick. It's actually up here. No! Crying out loud. Pretty sure this is another way to get through here. But still, we shall try it. Okay, we got that one. Is there another? That should be it. For crates and stuff. Alright. How do we get inside? Through here? Of course, let's go into the dark.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Oh, another door.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Oh, I just got called Sobek? Hold up. Is this another bunker? Whoa! We have like 8 skills all of a sudden. Oh, okay, how that happen? Right, time to invest then. Let's get the hoarder, so I don't have any more trouble with items. And I guess... yeah, go for double shot and keep the rest of the things. To have some stuff over here to open. Perfect, that's everything. Do I have a map over here? Yes, I do. And apparently there's a lot of floors out here. I think most of them are really short, by the looks of it.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. FARO. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, I was starting to do the math in my head, but yep, that's a lot of 100 years back. No, I was expecting to climb more down than this. Okay, first things first, side rooms. Look for lore and stuff. If there is any lore around here. Okay, I see something disappeared from the focus. Really? So this is where it came from. Okay, we do have one piece of lore around here. It's a voice recording.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Yes, it does. But since I said like hundreds of years back, we actually needed to meet with the guy. How far into the future are we exactly? Still, maybe I'll watch this episode off screen and do the math. supply crate. Anything else around here? Come on, jump over. No, nothing else for now.
Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to FARO Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, FARO leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the FARO Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, FARO remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. FARO Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
I guess so. Our projector. Please don't tell me this machine will actually come to life. It's not exactly a statue. Okay, we actually have a text log. Which is this one. Reception log, July 7, 2064. At 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant Deng of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. cell presentation on the chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sander Agnew, Vice President of the Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instruction, will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma Blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Daing had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can happen again. Oh, I can't agree. And then we have... Yep. The audio log. Wait, and did I miss an audio log? Because apparently there's a data point that's missing between the gap. I might have, or maybe we'll find it later on. Okay, nothing else here. Oh, we can activate.
Welcome to FARO Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow...
Yeah, I think that's the same.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
And how do you have these files? Okay, all good things. Reception log. Bio. Elizabeth Sobeck. Let's start reading then. Elizabeth Sobeck, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined FARO Automated Solution as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technology, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. So that's our supposed mother. And let's see about Ted Farrow. Theodore Ted Farrow, born December 24th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of FARO Automated Solution, FAS, or FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguards bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Farrow the world's best-known businessman, one of its sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Okay, next one, it's about FAS, about FARO Automated Solution, FAS. Is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAS has ranked number one among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Farrow, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and Recorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040 as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobeck, catapulted FAS to the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Farrow was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet, it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-government organization, and corporate entities. Today, its holding exceeds the second largest corporation, FB Mobile Global by 321%. Damn, okay. So that's really huge. And the last one is definition of corporation. Corporation, noun. Corporation, an association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders through the sales of distributions of stock who profit from such ownership, vote a designated time for its governance, and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or properties as holdings. Okay, I guess this is gonna be a lore episode as well. If we find a lot of stuff around here, well, there is another log over here, and it's a audio
Now I know
one.
this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're FARO Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Also, trust me, doesn't sound that trustful, to be honest. Oh, I guess we're going up actually. How much up are we going though? And there's some loot over here.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
Okay.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Yep, and we do have another this little text mail. Okay. Complaint from J. Friedkin to Reception. Subject response to the complaint. Hey Reception, if that is your real name. Wanna know who scheduled Indo Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be Senior VP of Sales. Wanna know why? After that hair pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other. So they will try to fight each other with what? That's right again, combat machines. Which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Friedkin, to you. I mean, in a way, sure. Okay, and here there's the audio data point that I thought maybe I missed. I guess, sure, smart to do that, but not exactly that smart. Basically, you're inciting war. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that happened. And I'm still on level 2 though. Oh, okay, I'm back to the main room actually.
Looks like I can climb here.
For that, hopefully, machine statue is just a machine statue and nothing else. Okay, and it should be not this way. Okay, I guess we drop the way down in a way. I actually got this way. Where we climbed up was actually just for that chest. Sure, I'm okay with it.
Made it.
So you're telling me it's that way, which means we're gonna go these other ways. There's a chest. I think that was a health potion I couldn't get.
I can't spare the weight.
Text log. FAS campus log. FAS campus security log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert. Automated log note. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and the crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identity scan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the other outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identity scan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. And high priority alert. In light of recent act of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. And apparently there's 48 more entries in high priority with additional entries corrupted. Great. That's peachy, I guess.
So people were angry at FARO, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Looks that way. I have another chest over here. That one I could take all of it. And is this another text? Spiritual Summit. From Ted FARO to Paolo Basara. Subject: Spiritual Summit. Paula. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought towards shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No cooks. But anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expenses. Thanks, Dad. Okay. Interesting. Why exactly he wanted to do that? What do we have here? This seems like a big room. There's a holo projector. Is that all of it here? Yes, it is. Well, I guess we activate the holo projector.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional...
Ah! Freak. That does stop. Is this the same, actually?
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Okay. Gonna do this one.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor.
Yeah.
Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Interesting. Don't know if we met the Khopesh type. I mean, wait, that was the Deathbringer. Derp. I guess I'm gonna have to listen to this one again, because I moved away, not knowing we would stop.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were FARO machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Exactly. This actually reminds me of Stargate, the replicator stuff. And which one would that be actually? do I have it found though? Metal Devil. I think it's gonna be through that name though. So you have the Deathbringer over there. There's still a couple of machines I haven't found here. Like from the normal types, like 2 of them. Then I guess these guys would be like... Actually no, not bosses. This actually... I would say they're from Frozen Wild because it has the blue stripe. I thought maybe it was actually... Yeah. Like boss machines. Right, that's...
Looks
everything.
like the way up. What's left of it.
Yep. How many more levels? Barely on level 3. Unless we're skipping off a couple of levels though.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Yep. And yeah, this is level 4. I guess for now it's just
Plants
climbing
can
up.
find a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
Hold up. There's... Wait, which would be the way? So apparently you're telling me I can climb more through here? I'm just thinking if this is an alternate route or secret kind of room.
Freezing out here.
Let's see. Well, apparently you're telling me I could come through here as well. Okay. You're confusing me. Because the waypoint is showing on that side as well. Ooh. That almost happened. Should be able to make the jump. Let's see this way actually, where it takes me. Yeah, I think this is actually just a different way. There's something around here. And apparently I cannot jump through there. Yeah, so basically this is if you want to go one way or another. Okay, so no hidden ways. That's level 6. Now we're kinda going over the limit for this video. And I might just keep all of this part in one video and not split it. Okay, so far, and we're halfway there. I don't see that much to read around. Jump over here. There's lore. Is this level 7? Damn, it's an audio. It's a text one. Great. All hands on deck. From Gordon Nakata to Gina Zierman. Subject: all hands on deck. Gina: ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I, until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia population 2,700, all of whom hate us, now that a Stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on the largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nations, states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who still have sober and on the bar. Gordon Okata, Associate General Counsel, FAS. I guess more and more machines were not working quite as brilliantly. Again, I think this could be different ways to climb. Seems like it. We're almost at the top. How many more levels? That's level 9, should be it's level 10. Let's open the focus a bit. Apparently there's a supply crate over there that I missed. Sure, let's go after it really quick. It was actually just around the corner. I guess I should use my focus more often. Speaking of supply crates, it's just one in front. There's another supply crate over there. Nope, not this way. Drop to the ledge. Climb up here. Can I? No, I cannot force this door open. And we're on level 11. Any crates that I should open? Nope. Another data point to read. This is the Banda C incident. From Stacy Anders to Robert Rasher. Subject Dolphin Vid. Bob. Another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently, a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of Hearts Timor Horus unit refueling via biomethod conversion along the shoreline of Pulau Thur on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside the blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Stacey Anders, VP PR FAS. So definitely they were starting to make more problems than solve them. Okay, I guess we had an option to climb through the shaft all the way to the top.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yep.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Okay. Apparently you're telling me I can go more up. Hold up. Why? And sure, there's a crate here. Why go more up? I know I'm getting sidetracked over here. I wanna see, maybe there's some loot around here. Or is this just...
Good.
Oh!
Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yep, and this is actually way to rappel down. Eloy, please grab a ledge. Thank you. Game, can you give me the option to drop the ledge? Thank you. Ooh. Cool. That was the power cell. I guess that was actually, or it is actually, our exit point from this place. The quick way.
Scrabbling a bit.
Okay. Is there anything else around here? There's a chest. I can get the traps, but that should be all of it. 6% power remaining.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Okay. Oh,
Elizabeth,
hello.
good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted FARO brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Okay. What's the next one then?
Isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Damn.
The FARO robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The
Exactly.
final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz.
There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Okay, damn. That's a lot to take in. And right. Let's exit.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that FARO robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name.
Would be a start.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I mean, yeah, I see your point.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that FARO robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Because you're talking with me. Really? Okay, since you're here, you can ask a couple more questions if you want. And also, as a side note, can't remember the voice actor's name, but yeah, after seeing his face, I believe he's the actor that played in Fringe. Well, I think it was one of the police officers or the police chief in Fringe, and he also briefly appeared in Godzilla vs Kong, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I know the actor. I can't remember his name right now. Anyway, back to the game and to the questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Okay. Let's start with the obvious. Do you think Elizabeth Sobeck will be still alive?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Well, he got a helpful all of a sudden. Speaking of my focus, how are you tracking it?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
So what are your intentions then?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
I mean, he could be ex-Eclipse though. But what about the FARO robots? What else do you know?
You said you've known for some time that FARO war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
True. Do you have any idea who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside. that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the eclipse to resurrect FARO robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
That's pretty rough. And pretty extreme as well. Well, I guess we're done here.
Elizabeth told Ted FARO she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Indeed. Right, that gave us a bit more experience and a skill point. And there's the data points, hologram, more audio. I do hope all of these audio and hologram are related to main quest. And not something that's missable. But apparently, yeah, text, data points are quest. These are world. You have everything from machines, scan glyph, or certain settlements, I don't know. Right, I do have 3 more points. Let me get the triple shot. And where exactly you want me to go? All the way here. Interesting. That's next to the Lost Tornek in the Frozen Wilds. I guess, by the looks of it, what I see here looks like an abandoned building as well on the map. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, and we're actually gonna do Field of the Fallen and maybe see if we can finish that one first and then continue with the rest. But in the meantime, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. And you know what, actually
getting
let's...
down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. Telling the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Yeah, let me just get out of here. And then I can end it. I don't want to have any conversations or whatever. I haven't checked with focus. Supply crate. Yes, those are the supply crates that I couldn't get them fully because I already am full on stuff.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Oh, hold up. Oh no, I thought maybe I missed a data point or something. Where am I on this side? Are we gonna get any other conversations or cutscenes while I'm going out? I said I don't want to have any surprises, although I could literally just fast travel if need be. No? I think we should be fine. But just out of safety, I'm just gonna run to the next campfire, which is like 200 meters away, not that far, and then I can end it there. Whoa, hello. Just bumped into a data point around here. And this is a text one, which says Odyssey drives ready. Odyssey Fusion drives ready for installation. Mumbai, April 17th, 2051. Speaking at a press conference today, Odyssey India Chief Science Officer Jaswinder Prajapati, I just butchered the name, announced that all components of the colony ship's fusion propulsion units have been printed, tested, and are ready for installation. We are ready to build the Odyssey's engines, Prajapati said. So, if my international colleagues would be so kind to ask to resolve their differences, perhaps this stall project can finally go somewhere. Prajapati's arch comments refer to ongoing financial and labor disputes between Odyssey America and Odyssey Euro-West, as well as tensions over rare earth deposits in Data Corrupted. So there was plans to build a colony ship and to go out in space. Question is, did that succeed or not? I do hope we get some answers regarding that. Okay, they're just fighting amongst themselves. Alright, so I guess nothing else interesting. Just that data point. And yep, I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna continue next time. I'm just gonna open the map so I don't have a lot of noise in the background. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. And as always, don't forget to take care.